Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Mid-Pokemaster here, and we're going to be doing the team builder for the NSTL Week 9 and the battle. So, originally, we were going to be facing Old Man Tup in the Pittsburgh Torracats, but literally I think a day or two before So during the week basically this week was our time to battle, and he dropped this week. So this person has had to do 3 battles this week just to catch up. And I really feel bad because he came into a really bad losing team that isn't doing so hot, but he knew what he's coming into, and he's shown his worth. He's not a bad battler, so his team consists of Zygarde 50%, Tapu Bulu, Arcanine, Empoleon, Jolteon, Mega Pinsir, Mesprit, Tornadus Therian, Mismagius, and Raticate, that's a scary team. Except for Raticate, but other than that, his team is just incredibly scary. And just like last week, I want to thank HackerKiller557 for helping me prep again this week. Seriously a great guy. And I just realized you can see my entire team, so if you weren't paying attention, now you can't see it. So this week I had Watermelon, the Tangrowth just had to come. A Swolfest Regenerator, Sledge Bomb, Giga Drain, HP Ice, Ancient Power. It was my only check to Zygarde 50%, and it's a great check to Tapu Bulu without Mega Horn. And it does pretty good against Empoleon and Jolteon. This thing just does great this match. So that's enough HP and defense to live a jolly return for Mega Pinsir at full. Then we threw the rest in special defense because this thing needs it. Sledge Bomb to hit the Tapu Bulu. Giga Drain for a general stab to hit. It does good damage against Zygarde, Empoleon, Jolteon, Mesprit. It just does good damage. HP Ice just for that Zygarde. Then Ancient Power if I predict a Mega Pinsir switch in. So it can live the hit, but it's great damage that could help later on. So next one we are bringing is just a staple on this team, Dang the Mega Lopunny. With Return, Ice Punch, Head Jump Kick, and Power Up Punch. Enough speed to outspeed Jolteon. Return hits everything on his team besides Empoleon. And that's what High Jump Kick is for. And then Ice Punch if it's like where Return could kill. Well, I mean, Ice Punch just kills out of the gate, but it's like that's what it's just for. Then High Jump Kick for Empoleon, and then Power Up Punch if I predict a switch. And I can just be like, boom, I'm +1 now. What are you gonna do about it? So next mon we are bringing is Earhart Salamence. This week we are bringing a defensive Salamence with Rocky Helmet and Intimidate with Roost, D-Pulse, Flamethrower, and we ended up switching this, I think. I can't remember what it was to, but I'm pretty sure this is not what I ended up bringing. I actually had Toxico for EQ but we just started looking and it was like, EQ was originally on there just for a Jolteon switch, but Dragon Pulse and Flamethrower do good enough damage anyways. So this mon is here to check Tapu Bulu and Mega Pinsir. This thing does not get 3-hit KO'd by a Tapu Bulu Rock Slide if it's not choice banned, and it can take 2 Mega Pinsir's return after an Intimidate, which is just insane. And then we just go for Flamethrower for Toxic Urge. So it's just Earhart has a really good matchup this week, and it really just needs to do its job and take those hits. So next one we're bringing is Skippy the Galvantula. Life Orb, Thunder, Volt Switch, Bug Buzz, HP Ice. Enough speed to outspeed, I think it's Mega Pinsir. Then Thunder and Bug Buzz have, with those combinations, he has no switch-ins. We tossed back between Choice Specs and Life Orb, but locking into one move wasn't good this week. So Life Orb was best, and then HP Ice just to hit Zygarde again, and then Volt Switch just because you need that momentum most of the time. So next one we're bringing is another staple of this team. Has came to almost every game, and is my second kill leader, I think. Reese's the Donphan. Rocky Helmet, Sturdy, Rock Tomb, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Ice Shard. That's enough defense to, I think, live a Zygarde Outrage at +1. Or either 1 or 2, so then we threw the rest into attack. So Rock Tomb to hit Mega Pinsir and also slow down anything that comes in. So it's like, if Mega Pinsir's out and he's afraid of a rock move, I can just go for Rock Tomb and lower him on by 1 stage, which could be the difference between like something like Earhart outspeeding it, Watermelon outspeeding it, and then my last one outspeeding it. And then we actually ended up switching out Earthquake for high horsepower because it doesn't get affected by the grassy terrain from Tapu Bulu. We thought about having Poison Jab on this set just to take on, so if we predicted a Tapu Bulu switch in, I can just click that, but overall I feel like Earhart did good enough in Watermelon, so I thought Ice Shard was better. So in case of the Zygarde is setting up, or Tapu Bulu, or the Mega Pinsir, there's a good chance for me just to, I'll usually just click Ice Shard. And the last one we were bringing, ever since I made this transaction, it's come twice, and it's Hacker the Incineroar. Assault Vest, Intimidate, Drain Punch, U-Turn, Knockoff, Flare Blitz. So just max attack because he doesn't have really any switching because his water type's Empoleon. His only switch on is really Arcanine, but it doesn't want to take a knockoff because he usually doesn't want to lose his Choice Band or leftovers. Drain Punch for Empoleon if I want to get health back from it. Knockoff just does great against this team, does a lot to Zygarde, does a lot to Jolteon, Mesprit, Tornadus, Mismagius, and Eradicate. Then Flare Blitz, because what's his switch in? He has done. So this is our team, guys, and I'll see you when it's time for the battle. And here is the battle. So we see he brings Zygarde 50%, Tornadus Therian, Mega Pinsir, Empoleon, Jolteon, and Mesprit. So, looking at his team, he does not have a Galvantula switch in that I can see. So, I'm just gonna lead off with it. Okay, got music. So, I see that he brings in his Mesprit. I'm like, I just go for Bug Bust here, because if he goes into Empoleon, I'll just Thunder next turn. So, and he just goes for a U-turn, and he's specially defensive by those calcs. So here comes Zygarde. I didn't want to risk like a banded EC, which would have just killed me. So I switch into my Tangrowth as he goes for Dragon Dance, and I'm looking at calcs and it's like, I can live 2 hits. But he goes for Sledge Wave and only does 35%, which was really crazy. So I just go for HP Ice, does that much. And here I click Giga Drain because I knew I was going to kill. And it didn't matter, and it wasn't bad to get the health back. So here he goes into his Pinsir and it's like, is Tangrowth's worth keeping around? It does good against the Jolteon, but so does Donphan and Incineroar. It can do, depending on Mesprit, it can do okay, but So does most of my team. So I'm just sitting here thinking, I don't want to let this thing set up a free Swords Dance. So I'm just gonna stay in and click Ancient Power, as it goes for X Scissor, which was really, I would have thought return, but nope. So I just go into Salamence, which is my switch-in, as it goes into Napoleon. Here, I just clicked Flamethrower. I do 24%, which shows me that it's physically defensive, I think. But I just switched into Garvantula here, as he goes for Roar, which was, because he was probably predicting, I don't know what he was predicting, but it goes into Donphan. I was thinking, he'll probably set up Stealth Rocks as I switch out. So I'll just go for high horsepower here. But nope, he stays in Scalds and gets a burn. So Donphan was kind of dead weight. But here, this is about to be the most important turn of the game. I'm going to go for Ice Shard here. Get shit, 1%. Literally the most important part of the game right there. So I just let it die, and it looks like I'm losing, but in my mind I'm not. I just go into Garvantula here and click Thunder and kill it. And this does give him a free switch into the Torn, but I have Incineroar just for that. So that's what I go into, and he goes for a sub here, and I'm just thinking, no. He goes for Hurricane and sees that I'm AV, and gets the Confusion. I'm like, please, I cannot lose to Confusion. And here he goes for Flyinium Z, and I'm just like, dang, not even 50%. And I just go for Flare Blitz just because that was the only move that got 100% to kill it. And I was fine with Incineroar going down. So here goes into Mesprit as I go back into Garvantula. I just go for Bug Buzz and kill it. I could have gone for Thunder, predicting Mega Pinsor switch in, but I didn't want Jolteon coming in. He goes for H. So let me backtrack real quick. So here, when he goes into Jolteon, I'm just looking at him, it's like, Mega Pinsor is most likely going to have Quick Attack, so there's no reason for me to keep this thing around. So I'm just going to let it get sacked off to like a Shadow Ball. But instead he goes for HP Ice, predicting Salamence. So I just got a free Bug Buzz off, get Special Defense Drop, which doesn't really matter, and I just died a Life Orb. I go into Mega Lopunny here just because it outspeeds, and I go for Return, and just straight up kill it. Now he goes into Mega Pinsor, and it's like, if he gets Quick Attack, he can do 70-something% to me, but I have Salamence here, and I need to keep the differential. As he goes for Close Combat, which makes me think he doesn't have Quick Attack or Return. So, but he does go for Quick Attack there, but with the defense drop and the Rocky Helmets, he dies to Flamethrower. So anyway, guys, this is the end of the battle. We are now, this is week 9, so we're now 8-1, but we're still tied in the playoff race because Helmy and the Wisconsin Weezings won his match this week. So I'm second place in my division, in the Valor division. Number 1 is the Malachi Marowaks, 8-1, which we battle week 11. And Wisconsin Weezings are 7-2. So we're currently only beating them by 1 win and 1 differential point. But in week 10, they battle against the Malachi Marowaks. So if the Malachi Marowaks win by like, so it's like if they 6-0 and we win, we're guaranteed playoffs. So these next 2 weeks are really crazy. Next week we battle another Herdier's team in the Portage Herdiers. So, and they got first pick overall and they have Aegislash. So that's gonna be a really tough week, but they're not doing so hot. So maybe we can just pick up on that and get another win. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. And if you want a notification whenever I upload, click the little bell in the top left corner. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.